dreams, belief that wealth or possessions will make you happy. If these aren't good dreams, valid ones worthy of a person's life, then what are? Here is my definition of a dream that can be put to the test and pass. A dream is an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your mind, will, and emotions, empowering you to do everything you can to achieve it. A dream worth pursuing is a picture and blueprint of a person's purpose and potential. Or, as my friend Sharon Hull says, a dream is the seed of possibility planted in the soul of a human being, which calls him to pursue a unique path to the realization of his purpose. What do you have in mind? Dreams are valuable commodities. They propel us forward. They give us energy. They make us enthusiastic. Everyone ought to have a dream. But what if you're not sure whether you have a dream you want to pursue? Let's face it, many people were not encouraged to dream. Others have dreams but lose hope and set them aside. I want you to know that there's good news. You can find or recapture your dreams, and they can be big dreams. Not that all dreams have to be huge to be worth pursuing. They just need to be bigger than you are. As actress Josie Passett remarked, dreams come a size too big so that we can grow into them. If you've given up hope, lost sight of your dream, or never connected with something that you think is worth dreaming and working toward, perhaps it would help you to learn about the 5 most common reasons that people have trouble identifying their dream. 1. Some people have been discouraged from dreaming by others. Many people have had their dreams knocked right out of them. The world is filled with dream crushers and idea killers. Some people who aren't pursuing any dreams of their own don't like to see others pursuing theirs. Other people's success makes them feel inadequate or insecure. Business professors Gary Hamel and C.K. Prahalad wrote about an experiment conducted with a group of monkeys. 4 monkeys were placed in a room that had a tall pole in the center. Suspended from the top of that pole was a bunch of bananas. One of the hungry monkeys started climbing the pole to get something to eat. But just as he reached out to grab a banana, he was doused with a torrent of cold water. Squealing, he scampered down the pole and abandoned his attempt to feed himself. Each monkey made a similar attempt, and each one was drenched with cold water. After making several attempts, they finally gave up. Then researchers removed one of the monkeys from the room and replaced him with a new monkey. As the newcomer began to climb the pole, the other 3 grabbed him and pulled him down to the ground. After trying to climb the pole several times and being dragged down by the others, he finally gave up and never attempted to climb the pole again. The researchers replaced the original monkeys one by one with new ones, and each time a new monkey was brought in, he would be dragged down by the others before he could reach the bananas. In time, only monkeys who had never received a cold shower were in the room, but none of them would climb the pole. They prevented one another from climbing, but none of them knew why. Perhaps others have dragged you down in life. They've discouraged you from dreaming. Maybe they resented the fact that you wanted to move up or to do something significant with your life. Or maybe they were trying to protect you from pain or disappointment. Either way, if you've been discouraged from dreaming, take heart. It's never too late to start dreaming and pursuing your dreams. 2. Some people are hindered by past disappointments and hurts. Disappointment is the gap that exists between expectation and reality. All of us have encountered that gap. We've had unexpectedly bad experiences. We've had to live with our unfulfilled desires, and we've had our hopes dashed. Disappointments can be highly damaging to us. Novelist Mark Twain observed, "We should be careful to get out of an experience only the wisdom that is in it, and stop there, lest we be like the cat that sits down on a hot stove lid. She will never sit down on a hot stove lid again, and that is well, but also she will never sit down on a cold one any more." Haven't you found that to be true? When something goes wrong, we'll say, "I'll never do that again." What a mistake, especially when it comes to our dreams. Failure is the price we must pay to achieve success. Some people must face failure repeatedly.